1, 2, 3, 4.
Cupertino High School's Korean American Student Association, also known as KASA, is undeniably one of the most popular clubs on campus. Holding several K-pop dance performances during pep rallies, brunch flash mobs, and headline showcases, KASA started receiving massive online traction with dance videos amassing over 1.4 million views on YouTube. The club is headed by Carlina Su and Hwang, who both has been a part of KASA for 4 years.
The goal of KASA is basically to spread Korean culture to our community. So our community is Tino, and we do that through our performances around school, and we also have language meetings, and we also have like cultural meetings.
It's also like very community based, so we like socialize and we hang out together, and it's just built this bond that's very unique and special to KASA. Before, our club was extremely dance oriented. Like only the past 2 years I think we've actually incorporated language meetings and cultural meetings. So basically we're trying to use K-pop as like a bridge to form this connection between the cultural stuff and the language stuff.
We either get like lots of time, like one and a half months, or sometimes it's like 3.5 weeks to prepare. So it's like either really smooth or like it's really stressful and like there's a big time crunch.
KASA's 3 choreographers, Aaron Hwang, Rachel Lee, and Veronica Fu, are the creative minds behind the club's dances. The 3 lead the performance aspect of the club. Preparing for an upcoming performance first starts off by choosing the set list of songs as well as the parts of the song to dance.
And then with songs, I think we do try to take into account the members' wants, and like we usually send out a form that's like, which songs do you want to perform to? We take into account also popularity of the song, and then when we choose our like set list, it is also based on like how well those songs fit together. When it comes to the picking like which parts of the choreo to do, we kind of like pick out which parts we kind of want to do, and then we check each other's and see whether that would be like the most interesting on stage, how clean it would look with a lot of people. There's a lot of things to take into account.
After several viral performances on YouTube, KASA had a steep rise in membership.
Our YouTube channel has grown significantly in the past 1 or 2 years. I think. And like there are like legends and people that we look up to, the previous members of our club, and I think after a lot of people watched those videos, it became really hot and popular. People who go to our school are like, wow, I want to join that and be a part of that, right? And so we have around 50 people signing up to participate in the dances.
However, the significant influx in members created numerous challenges for the 3 choreographers.
We've seen a huge spike in participants, so just a lot more people. I think it's doubled from previous years. And so we just have a lot of people to get on the floor and to also choreograph for. As much as we want to prioritize synchronization, we also want to make sure everyone feels included. And so in doing that, we do have to make sure that we spend the time to help the people that maybe don't have that much dance experience.
For our formations, we just go over, teach people where they stand, and then practice transitions a lot, because especially with a big group, like it's really complicated, you bump into each other, and yeah, there's a lot of accidents. As KASA got big this year, especially, it's really hard to create formations and to make it pretty, actually.
As strenuous and challenging the preparation period is, being able to perform in front of the crowds is one of the most rewarding aspects of KASA for many, like dancers Kathleen Hwa and Guilford Ting.
As a whole, we did pretty well, and all of that was like due to like the choreos were like on a really tight schedule, and like they had to figure things out like super quickly, but they like pulled it off like, and they did an amazing job. So it was mostly due to them.
Of course, there's always like the adrenaline going in, because it's always really nice to perform for other people and feel like that hype from the crowd and from the fellow dancers kind of like rush into your bloodstream.
For Hwang, she views KASA and its performances as a way to give back to her own community.
When we came to KASA, we were freshmen and we knew nothing, and it was the seniors and upperclassmen who helped us improve and socialize with just the rest of the community here at Tino, and that was like extremely rewarding for us to feel like we belong, and we wanted to pass that on forward to underclassmen and new members And yeah, that's basically the most important part.
Yeah, adding on to that, Helen and I were like the only people in our grade who like ever participated in KASA, and then seeing how like I guess people were attracted to KASA is like really like, it's just very heartwarming and very like nice to see like the growth of how big our club has gotten.
Yes.
This has been Megumi Ondo of the CHS Prospector.